Yes guys, it's Willem here from Africa TCG. Sorry for the long wait, university stuff got in the way, but that is life. Firstly, just want to say thank you to everybody who's been subscribing, who's commenting. You guys are insane. I really appreciate everything. At 477 now, let's keep on going. Cool, so now I'm here with a Dark Magician deck. Post the new support from the Tactical Tri-Pack. It looks pretty good. So I'm not going to explain all the cards in detail. I'd recommend go reading up on them. But I am going to mention, I'm even going to put a deck list in the comment section or in the description, so you guys can go there. So firstly, you guys are going to realize that I don't play cards like Eternal Soul and what, and I don't play the Blue Eyes cards. I think those cards are decent, but they are a bit bricky. So this is the list I've been working on that I think is pretty much the most consistent it can be. So we're going to start off with Triple Souls. Just search as a magician, a spell trap that mentions Dark Magician, so it's really good as a normal summon. Triple Souls, it should be self-explanatory if you know anything about Dark Magician. Then I played the Shining Sark package, so I'm just going to call this DMG because the name is super long. Important effects are you discard it, special summon it, then it gets treated as Dark Magician Girl while it's on the field, and it adds Shining Sark from deck to hand. Then you get the the Magician of Black Magic, excuse me. He's treated as Dark Magician and he's a free special summon. That is good. Then Triple Diabellstar, this is a 1-card combo. I don't understand why you wouldn't play this. It puts an Omni Negate on the board as well. Then Triple Fua, Triple Ash. Remember, this deck is going to be expensive anyway, so if you have the money for it, you might as well have Fuwaloss. Given Fuwaloss has also been reprinted, so it shouldn't be that bad. So Triple Ash. Then I play 1 Chaos Allure Queen. This is to summon from the Golden Allure Queen in the extra deck. This card is really good. It's an extender on its own, but you really don't want to use it as that. You want to really summon it from the deck if you can. But it is sort of like a pseudo Diddy Crow. But yeah, we'll get to that during the combos. And then the 1 Dark Magician. I've tried to play more. I've tried to play Dark Magician Girl as well. They are just too bricky to play at more than only the Dark Magician. Now for the spells, Triple Soul Servant. This just top decks any card that mentions Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, and then you can draw. You can banish from your grave to draw cards equal to the number of DMGs and Dark Magicians that are on the field and in the graveyard. So you can basically draw up to 2 cards. Then the new card, Triple Gaze of Timaeus. It's a really interesting name. But yeah, this essentially just shuffles back a Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl you control to summon a fusion monster from extra deck that mentions it. But it banishes it during the end of the next turn, and it's treated as a summon with Eye of Timaeus. Really good card. It helps you dodge hand traps when you're going first, and also it summons Dragoon. Insane. Then part of the Wanted / Diabellstar package or the Sinful Spoils package, Triple Wanted. This makes Diabellstar also 1 card combo. Deception, because it's Deception. You need to play it for the Sinful Spoils package. Hallowed Azamina. Then you play the new Trinity. So Call By, Crossout, and Talents. You guys can drop these, play these, whatever you want if you think they're not necessary. And then because you've noticed that almost everything in the deck that is a engine card is workable with Dominus Impulse, and it's one of the best hand traps in the game. And then Triple Imper. We're going to the fusions first. So 2 Dragoons. The reason for 2 is because I think you need it for the follow-up, and like it just helps you in the grind game a bit. Then double Dark Magician of Destruction. This guy's treated as Dark Magician while on the field and grave, so that's important. You can contact fuse it by banishing a level 6 or higher dark spell cast you control during the turn you've activated the spell, and then on summon it searches any card or Dark Magician itself or card that mentions Dark Magician. Really good card. The reason I play 2 is just for the grind game, and also if one gets negated you still have another one, and also against like Kashtira decks you still have another one. Then the Dark Magicians, specifically because it's a spellcaster that's level 5 or level 6 or higher, and it requires Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl as material. Basically the only reason why you play it, but also Its effects are really good, where you can draw like when you activate a spell or trap, and then if it's a spell or trap you can reveal it and then set activated this turn. The effect when it's destroyed never comes up because I don't play Dark Magician Guild. Right, now if you watch my Memento videos, obviously you've seen this card. So this is just on summon, banishes or sends a card in the field to the graveyard. The other effect I've never used, but it's a pretty good card for going second, specifically with the Azamina engine. So this is a bit of a flex spot, you can play whatever. Then the RC Lago, you need it for the combo. And then the one Ilya Sylvia. Right, now for the links, Cross Sheep, this card is super important for your going first combos. Then IP, inboard piece, SP, inboard piece. Dark, because it's a good card going second, and also it's a spellcaster. Then one Celine Dion. This card just summons back spellcasters. It's a really good card. You'll notice in a few combos you do summon this, and going second you can just use this to climb into Access Code. Obviously you play Access Code. Then the Golden Allure Queen, I feel I need to explain this one quickly. Requires 3 spellcaster monsters to summon. It's got 25 base attack. On Link Summon you can special an Allure Queen monster from your deck or graveyard, so it's the Chaos Allure Queen. Then this card gains 1,500 until the end of the next turn, so it goes up to 4k. While this card is on the field, Allure Queen monsters you control can use the effects as quick effects. So when you summon this one from the deck, this essentially becomes like a DD Crow, right? But also this card has another effect where once per turn, if your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can destroy one card on the field, and then Allure Queens you control can't be destroyed by card effects. Really good. Now just as another tidbit of information, I considered playing the Dark Magician Guild Dragon Knight. This is just a good target when you want to dodge hand traps on your Shining Sark Chicky, because it just pitches a card to pop a face-up card, so going second it's pretty decent. But it is a dragon, that's the only iffy part of it. Then this is also a card I considered, Sinful Spoils of Slumber Morian. You can technically set this off of Diabellstar if you already have like one of the other cards, where essentially on field it's just a Book of Moon for a special summon monster, and if it's in your graveyard you can just reset it if you control a level 5 or higher illusion. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the deck list. I'm not saying you should play this is just what I'm playing. Okay, before all the Dark Magician Andes come and cuck me out in the comments, this is what I'm playing. Right, so now we're going to go into the combos. So the first one is just going to be Diabellstar plus a discard. You're just going to go Diabellstar, pitch your random card. So remember this is going first, I'm just using the Mulcharmy as a random discard. You're going to go Diabellstar, you're going to set your Deception, activate it. Now you've activated a spell and you have a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster. You're going to banish that to summon out your Dark Magician Destruction. That's going to add your Souls. Right, now you're going to normal summon that. You're going to add your Soul Servant. Remember this guy is treated as Dark Magician on field and grave. You're going to go Soul Servant. You're going to top deck the Gaze of Timaeus. Then you're going to banish the Soul Servant, draw a card because you control Dark Magician. And then you're going to add that, essentially draw the Gaze of Timaeus. Then you're going to go Deception, tribute any monster. Add your Hallowed, you're going to activate that. You're going to make your RC Lago, that's going to search your Wanted. Remember, you haven't used your Wanted yet. So now you're going to link those two into SP. You're going to go Hallowed, shuffle back the RC Lago, activate Hallowed, you're going to chain your Wanted. Because this, you activate this to send to Fusion, so you can chain this and then just send it from field to grave. So you're going to add your Diabellstar, and you're going to summon your Ilya Sylvia. And you're going to shuffle back your Deception by banishing this, the Wanted, and draw one card, and you're going to set your Gaze of Timaeus. So essentially you've replaced your whole hand, but now you've got an SP and an Omni Negate, and now you've got Gaze of Timaeus in your opponent's turn, which you can use to summon out your Dragoon. So now you've got 2 Omnis. This can't be destroyed by battle, by card effect or targeted, and you have a card to discard for the Omni Negate. This will get banished at the end of your turn, but it is what it is. So essentially from one card plus a discard, but we never count those. So from one card you have 2 Omni Negates plus a SP. Really fucking good in my opinion. Right, so now we're just going to go into the DMG Chicky plus any discard. Right, so you're going to go her effect, pitch your random discard on summon, is going to add your Shining Sock. You're going to activate that. Now you have a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster. That's treated as Dark Magician Gold, by the way. And you've activated the spell. So you're going to use Shining Sock, add your new guy. Or not the new guy, but the other guy. You special summon this. Now remember, he's treated as Dark Magician, so you want to contact fuse that away because now you have Dark Magician and Dark Magician Gold on board. You're going to use the fusion to add the Soul Servant. Remember, you can add Rod from him. But I've realized that when doing this combo, Rod doesn't provide much. So you'd rather just go for the Soul Servant straight because this is 1, 2, 3 summons by now. Right, so Soul Servant, you're just going to banish that and then draw 2 cards. One of which is your Gaze of Timaeus. You're going to link those other 2. So 4th summon is just SP. You're going to set your Timaeus and you're going to pass to your opponent's turn. Now, just from a discard in your DMG check, you have your Dragoon and you have an SP. It's good enough. So yeah, that is just going to be a normal combo. Sorry guys, I'm going quite fast because I don't want the video to drag on too long. Right, so now we're going to do Rod and Souls plus a discard. You guys are going to realize that all the combos that include the Wanted engine are a lot better because obviously they put an Omni Negator on field and they give you a certain number of spells, right? So here, you're just going to go normal Rod, get your Soul Servant. You're going to go Magician Souls, dump Dark Magician specifically, send itself and summon Dark Magician because you need the Soul Servant to be able to draw you a card. And you have a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster after you've activated the spell. Right, so now you're going to top deck the DMG Chicky. You're going to banish the draw 1 and you're going to draw that card you top decked. And then the Dark Magician of Destruction, that's going to add you the Gaze of Timaeus. Now remember, this is your 3rd summon, 4th summon, so you're not going to play around nip with this combo. So now you're going to go Shining Sock. By the way, you want to link off the Rod and the DMG Chicky to go for Cross Sheep while it's pointing to a fusion. Now, because you control the Shining Sock, you special summon the Dark Magician, and because Cross Sheep is pointing to a fusion, you can actually special summon a level 4 lower from grave. Right, so you're going to go Souls. You haven't used Souls draw effect yet, so you can do that and send the Shining Sock to get another draw. Then you're going to link your 3 spellcasters into the Golden Allure Queen. That is going to summon out your Chaos Allure Queen from the deck. So here you can leave this on board so that this is a DD Crow. So then you have a DD Crow and a pop, or you can just link off the Chaos Allure Queen to go for SP. So then you're just going to set your Gaze of Timaeus, pass to your opponent's turn, and then you make your Dragoon. So essentially what you ended up on having is you have a quick effect pop in your opponent's turn, you have a SP, or you can leave the other one to have a DD Crow and you have an Omni Negate. So that is what you can do with Rod and Souls, and that's one of the drawbacks of not playing the, the Blue Eyes cards. Right. So then I'm just going to show you Diabellstar plus the Rod. So that is also really good. So you'll see you're just going to go Diabellstar, get your Deception activated, make your Fusion. The Fusion is here going to add your Gaze of Timaeus. Remember, if you already have this in hand, you can add your Souls. So yeah, then you're going to go Deception, tribute the Fusion, get your Hallowed, activate that, go for RC Alago. You're going to search your Wanted because you start with the Diabellstar. Then you're going to normal summon your Rod, get your Soul Servant. You're going to link those 2 into Cross Sheep. Now you're going to shuffle back the RC Alago, and then you're going to activate the Hallowed Azamina, and you're going to chain your Wanted, and you're going to add your Diabellstar to make your Ilia Sylvia. So now you've got an Omni Negate, right? Cross Sheep, obviously because the Fusion was summoned, you can summon the Magician's Rod back. Then you're going to go Soul Servant to top deck the DMG. Right, you're going to link, because you've got, 4 spells in the grave now, so you can technically go for the Selene. So you get your 3 counters so that you can summon back a spellcaster, right? So now you're just going to summon back your, or you're going to, obviously because you place the DMG on top of the deck, the Wanted actually banishes itself to place the Deception at the bottom of the deck to draw a card, so it doesn't shuffle your deck. So then you add back the, or you draw the Dark Magician gold thing. You can use the effect Pitch the Diabellstar you have in your hand extra, and you're going to search your Shining Sock. You're going to use that, get your Dark Magician dude, special summon that, and you haven't used your Soul Servant yet, so now you can banish it. Because you control Dark Magician and Dark Magician gold, you can draw 2 cards. Right, from here you go Celine to summon out another spellcaster, and then you're going to link 3 spellcasters into the Golden Allure Queen. Usually use the Celine because it just clears up the extra monster zone so you can go for IP. Then you use your Allure Queen, summon out your Chaos from the deck. You're going to link 2 monsters into IP and set your Gaze and pass your opponent's turn. Then you just summon out the Dragoon, and this is your end board. You have Dragoon plus the pop plus an IP plus an Omni Negate and 2 cards in hand plus your Shining Sarcophagus. Really fucking good combo if you ask me. That's what you can do for just Diabellstar and Rod. Right, so now we're going to go into the Dark Magician, or the DMG plus the Rod. So then you're just going to go pitch to summon, add Shining, activate it, search the new dude, or not the new dude but the old dude, summon that. You're going to contact fuse into that, get your Gaze of Timaeus. So now you're going to normal summon your Rod. You're going to get your Soul Servant. You're going to activate that. You're going to put Magician's Souls at the top of your deck. Now you're going to use a Soul Servant. You can draw 2 cards. So you're going to draw your Souls plus a random card. And then you're going to link off your Rod plus your DMG chick into Crush Heap while it's pointing to a fusion monster. So now you're going to go Souls, dumping any Dark Spellcaster. It doesn't have to be the Diabellstar. Then you're going to summon to the zone the Crush Heap points to, and then obviously because it's pointing to a fusion, you summon anything from graveyard. So you can use your Souls to draw because you haven't used that yet, and then you're going to link all 3 of your spellcasters into the Golden Allure Queen, summon out your thing. Like I said, you can use this as a DD Crow if you'd like, but I just like going for SP. And you set your Gaze of Timaeus, pass your turn. So you have the same board as the previous combo, but obviously you just don't have the Ilia Sylvia. Right, so the next combo is going to be the Diabellstar plus the Souls, and this is going to be also still really good. Do your Diabellstar stuff like you did in the previous combos. Go for the new fusion. Get your Rod, Soul Servant, well, tribute for your Deception first. Hallowed Azamina, do your shit. Make Crush Heap. So from here, you're going to summon out your Ilia Sylvia. And yeah, your Crush Heap is going to trigger, bring back your Rod. Now you're going to go for your Celine because you have more than 3 spells in the graveyard, or 3 or more. Now you're going to go Souls to dump specifically the DMG Chicky. You're going to summon that. You're going to use your Celine to reborn that. Get your Shining Sark, activate that, get your Dark Magician dude, special summon that. Then you go Soul Servant, and then you top deck your Gaze of Timaeus. And now you're going to use that effect to draw 2 cards. Oh, sorry, just 1, because this isn't treated as Dark Magician Girl if it's summoned from the graveyard. Only if it's summoned by its own effect. But in any case, you can go Souls to send the Shining Sark to get another draw. Then you go Deception to get another draw. So technically, you could have tributed. Oh no, it's not in this combo. Sorry. So with this, you can summon out your Chaos. You make your SP, and there we go. That's your normal board. And you have your Dragoons, your other Omni, a Quick Effect Pop, and an SP. That is what you can do with just Souls and a Diabellstar plus a random discard. Now Souls plus the DMG is also a full combo. So DMG effect, get your Shining Sark, special, get the new dude, you go into the other dude, you go into Rod. Now here you can technically get the 2 draws, so you're just going to go Soul Servant, top deck the Timaeus, get that and 2 draws. Now you make what's his face, Crush Heap, and you can dump any Dark Spellcaster with the Souls special summon. That's going to get you a Rod, and then you're just going to send to draw 1, and you can make your Golden Allure Queen, and make your SP, set your Timaeus, go to your opponent's turn, and you summon Dragoon. So yeah, you have Dragoon, a Quick Effect Pop, and then SP. So again, really, really good. Now, the last combo is going to be the Diabellstar plus the Dark Magician Chicky. So you're going to see You can sequence this however you want to. I'm just showing you what you can do with these cards. So you're going to search your Dark Magician dude, special that, make the new fusion, go for Rod, normal summon, get your Soul Servant, activate that, top deck your Gaze of Timaeus, and then you're going to draw 2. Right, you make your Cross Sheep, and now you can go Black Witch, pitching the Fuwaloss, or you can pitch the Shining Sock. It's up to you. Or like the random card you drew, or the Shining Sock, right? From here, you just chain both effects. So you get your Deception. So here you can tribute Deception. Well, with Deception, you can tribute the Cross Sheep. It's probably better, but it's up to you. Because if you tribute this, you can actually make IP in the top zone if you have another extender. But in any case, let's say we do it the way I did it here. You just make the RCA Largo, and you just link into the Dark Charmer. Then do your normal Azamina stuffies. And from here you just link all 3 spellcasters into the Golden Allure Queen. Get your Chaos, get your draw, and set your Timaeus. So from here in your opponent's turn you activate that, get your Dragoon. So essentially you have a quick effect DD Crow. Because this card targets any monster in either graveyard, equips it to it as a material, the rest of the effect doesn't really matter. Or equip spell, sorry. And this makes this a quick effect. So yeah, technically you could have gone like IP in the top zone, like I said, or like here somewhere, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, essentially this is just full combo again. So yeah guys, that is gonna do it for all the combos. Hopefully you guys can comment what you think is decent for the deck. But yeah, please guys subscribe, like, comment, share this video with your friends, and I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, you guys are fucking awesome. In any case, that's going to do it for me. Cheers guys, see you next time.